2-hour Christmas shop filled with all kinds of great items that are going to look gorgeous in your home come this holiday season. But there are a few items like this Luminara item that we have for you next that really can make a statement all year round. Susan Matthews is here. Susan's an interior designer. She brings a lot of great home items to QVC. Nice to see you.
Great to be here, Jill. Thank you.
So this is a set of 2 flameless, although they have the flame, right?
Right.
The Luminara flame, 2 window candles. And what so many of you have been asking for is really this look from Luminara. You love the idea that you have this look of a true flame, an idea that was really pioneered by, you know, the Imagineers at the most famous theme park ever in their haunted house ride. In fact, my family, when we were at Disneyland on the haunted house, we actually saw them.
Oh, cool.
I was like, look at that. Those aren't real candles. It's Luminara.
That's where it all began.
And that's where it all began. So what we have for you here are these window candles. You get 2 of them for $39 and change. Today's the first day we're doing our easy pay plan. 3 payments. You just need to choose the base color that you'd like. We have the bronze, we have the nickel, and then we have the brass.
Right.
The brass is the most limited. And then one more thing I want to call out, because you were telling me about this, Susan. As you see on your description on the screen, it says it's 8 inches. The candle is 8 inches, but when you add in the base
and the tip to the
flame, you're at 13 inches, really tip to bottom.
Right. I didn't want your grills on your window pane areas to block the flame, because that's the magic of this.
Yeah, so it's 13 inches top to bottom. Disregard the man behind the curtain, right? Don't pay attention to that 8 inches. It's really 13 top to bottom. So what makes Luminara so unique and special, and why a window candle?
You already pointed it out, Jill. It's that flame effect, because the magic of a candle is truly the flame, so we didn't want you to have to sacrifice that. So with LED light and electromagnetics, the Imagineers created that technology that is so completely and utterly realistic. Look at that, the bounce of light that you just don't get from traditional flameless candles. And this looks so beautiful in windows. It creates instant curb appeal. That look that when you pull into the driveway of somebody who has these in their windows, you think, it's going to be so much fun inside that house. It's going to be warm, cozy. There's going to be great food.
Yes.
There's going to be lots of love. It's just such a beautiful look to add to your windows. And I know my husband's concern was, with this technology, would it be as bright as a bulb? And it truly is. You will see these. We have quite a distance from our windows to the street, and you can see these bright and clear.
The other thing, I know these are window candles, but I gotta tell you, this is a great pair of candlesticks to
I agree.
own. So to put these on your mantle, to put these down your holiday entertaining table, to use these, you know, I love the idea of the bronze if you like to do even kind of your own haunted house for Halloween coming up.
So true.
Wouldn't these be great to like have all around? There's so many ways you can use these. Everybody needs a great pair of candlesticks. The problem is, traditionally, you're lighting those candlesticks, they're burning down, they're dripping wax on whoever's old antique table. You're worried about the real fire. You can't pass things over those candlesticks because you don't want to get burned.
Right.
So this to me is such a brilliant alternative. You know, if you're looking at it and saying, well, I don't know if I really like the in the window look for my home, but I love the idea of these as just classic candlesticks for elegant entertaining. They're perfect for that.
They really are. And even as far as, say you already have candles in the window and they're the bulb and you're happy with them, but think about, do they look as pretty from the inside as they do from the outside? Because my dad always said this when I was house hunting, whenever, you spend more time inside looking out, honey, than you do outside looking in.
Yeah.
And he said, so he was always stressing the importance of how a home was on the inside. And these, when you're sitting inside looking out, look beautiful because of this stylish base. It's 2 3/4 diameter at the base, so your windowsills will accommodate it. Perfect for your mantles, even if you have a stingy mantle fire, at your fireplace like I do. It's not very wide, so at least I can fit these. But perfect for your nightstand because it doesn't take up a large footprint.
Right.
So if you're using these down, I love the look where you put these down your stairs, which you would never, ever, ever do with a real candle, but you can do with these because there's none of that worry or concern. Also, if you have these in greenery, handy dandy timer function. I don't know how I would do it without it. 5-hour timer. So it goes on without you even having to think about it. I used to have to do that mad dash from window to window as soon as it would get dusk,
Right.
trying to, you know, turn them all on, and inevitably I'd get distracted and forget one. The timer function, that doesn't happen.
And you know what also is nice too, if you happen to have some of those windows, you know, in our house we have a 2-story open foyer with a window high up above. Well, there's no outlet or anything there, so I love the fact that I could just put one up there and turn it on for the first time, and then for the rest of the season, I'm always going to have a beautiful candle in that window.
With the 2C batteries, 500 hours of glow time, so you're not even changing out those batteries when you have it up there.
I love it. I think it's such a great look, and again, you'll use them as window candles. That's when you're buying multiples, or just to have a great pair of beautiful candlesticks that you can entertain with anytime. That's where these come in handy.